Hello everyone, I am Dr. R. Shushmita, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, G. Pullareddy Engineering College, Kurnool. Today I am going to discuss about traffic studies. Traffic studies are generally carried out to analyze the traffic characteristics. These studies will help us in deciding the geometric design features for safe and efficient traffic movement. So the various traffic studies which we in general carry out are traffic volume studies, spot speed studies, speed and delay studies, parking studies and accident studies. So today we briefly discuss about traffic volume studies and spot speed studies in this video. Traffic volume studies. So here we need to learn some basic definitions. So now traffic volume is defined as number of vehicles crossing a section of road per unit time, which is measured in vehicle per day or vehicle per hour. Average annual daily traffic, which can be calculated as the total yearly volume divided by number of days in the year, which is commonly abbreviated as AADT. Next we have average daily traffic. Here ADT can be calculated as the total volume during a given time period in whole days greater than 1 day and less than 1 year, which is divided by number of days in that time period, which is commonly abbreviated as ADT. 30th highest hourly volume is the hourly volume which is exceeded by 29 hourly volumes during a designated year. So how to conduct this traffic volume study in the field? We have two methods. One is manual method and another one is automatic devices. So in manual methods, field personnel will count and classify the traffic at fixed reference point. So this second one, automatic devices. Automatic devices enable a count of traffic to be taken at any given location and record to be kept of the count. So coming to advantages of manual methods, whenever we need vehicle classification, whether it is a two-wheeler, car, three-wheeler, LCV, heavy vehicle or bus, then manual methods will help us. So whenever there occurs any unusual condition in the field, only field personnel, that is observer, can identify that unusual condition. So if we want to classify the traffic, how many vehicles are going in the left, how many are going right and how many are going straight, then manual methods will help us to take the count in different movements. So whenever manpower is available, this method is very cheaper when compared to the other method. So in remote rural areas, manual methods are the only solution. Manual method, the data which is collected using manual methods is easy to analyze, and manual methods are suitable for short term and non-continuous counts. So advantages of mechanical devices are, whenever we need a continuous and regular record of the traffic flow, the only alternative is automatic counters. Their use has been very widespread in the developed countries, and the data which is collected using mechanical devices is very easy to use in the computers. So here we can see how to use mechanical devices. The mechanical device is being inserted in the pavement, and the vehicle, when crossed over this mechanical device, it will take the count and it will send the data to computer. So we need to know what is passenger car unit. So here passenger car unit is a unit which convert all different vehicle categories into a single vehicle category. This is a relative weightage factor given to traffic volume of individual vehicle category to deal with heterogeneous traffic conditions. So here we can see the values given, the PCU values for different vehicle types. The PCU value for car, taxi, pickup car is 1. The PCU value for cycle and motorcycle is 0.5. For bus and truck it is 3. For horse-drawn cart vehicle it is 4. For bullock carts it is 6. And for bullock cart of large size, the PCU value is 8. So next, traffic speed studies. So here we need to learn some basic definitions. One is spot speed. Spot speed is defined as instantaneous speed of a vehicle at a specified location. Running speed is defined as average speed maintained over a given route while the vehicle is in the motion. Overall speed or travel speed or journey speed is defined as the effective speed with which a vehicle traverses a given route between two terminals. So what are the uses of spot speed studies? Why we need to conduct these spot speed studies? These studies will help us in planning traffic regulations and control measures such as speed limits, etc. So these studies will help us in the design or redesign of various geometric elements of the road. So we can decide the design speed of the existing or new facilities. This can be used in accident studies and preventive measures. We can analyze the traffic capacity and we can compare the driver behavior of different vehicles by using these spot speed studies. So how to measure this spot speed in the field? We have inoscope method, radar speed method and photographic method. So how to calculate this spot speed we can see by using these three methods. First we have inoscope method. Here an inoscope is a L-shaped box which is having opens at both the ends and one mirror is fixed inside it at 45-degree angle. Okay, so the observer will be standing at a fixed distance from the inoscope. So whenever the vehicle crosses the first reference point here, whenever vehicle crosses first reference point, here, he will note down the time by observing a reflection from the inoscope. Okay, so after that, whenever the same vehicle crosses the second reference point, he will note down the time of crossing and the time difference from the first reference point to the second reference point divided by known distance will give us the speed with which the vehicle is moving. Okay, so advantage with inoscope method is parallax error is eliminated. This method is flexible, cheap and simple. The disadvantage with inoscope method is time required is high. This is not suitable for multi-lane highways where the heavy traffic is there, not suitable for continuing long-term studies, and this method is whenever we use this method, driver behavior can be affected by the inoscope. So next we have radar speed meter. Here this radar speed meter will work based on Doppler principle. The instrument is set up near the edge of the carriageway at a height of 1 meter above the ground level. The speeds of the vehicle in both directions can be observed by this method. The device has been extensively used for traffic engineering studies as well as for enforcement by traffic police. So here we can observe in this figure the radar speed meter is simply like looking like a gun with a display here. So whenever you simply shoot the vehicle which is moving on the road, it will display automatically the speed of the vehicle with which the vehicle is moving. Okay, so but the disadvantage with radar gun is that it will not detect the vehicle which is moving with a speed of less than 7 km/h. So next we have photographic techniques. Photographic techniques involve distance and time relations. Results are obtained from camera film. So here photographs are taken at fixed intervals of time on a special camera. So by projecting the film on a screen, passage of any vehicle can be traced with reference to time. Images by video cameras can also be used, and this method is normally limited to research studies only. So after collecting the speed data, we need to analyze the speed data, so which can be analyzed and represented in two forms. One is tabular column and another one is histograms. So here we can observe in this tabular column, the first column shows speed class limit in kilometer per hour, and second column represent mid speed. Third column represents the number of vehicles which are crossing in between these speed limits. So we can calculate the percentage frequency, then we can calculate cumulative percentage frequency in the last column. So we can represent the speed in the form of histogram or bar chart also. So the data which we represented in the tabular column can be drawn in a graph like this by using speed values on the x-axis and cumulative percentage frequency values on the y-axis. We can get an S-curve like this. So here if we want 15th percentile speed, so here at 15 from y-axis you can draw a horizontal line onto S-curve, and you can drop a vertical line so that you will get the speed corresponding to that 15th percentile speed. Okay, so the significance of these percentile speed values are 98th percentile speed value is used in the design speed limits, is used in the design speed in geometric design. 85th percentile speed is used for determining speed limits for traffic regulations. 50th percentile speed is used as a mid speed. 15th percentile speed is a lower speed with which the vehicle is to be moved on that highway section. Thank you.